Non-Americans of Reddit, what is your genuine reaction to what's going on in America right now? I'm from Afghanistan. This shit don't faze me. Bit sick of hearing it, to be completely honest. Why do their elections never end? Every other country's elections last at most a month or two. Edit, hello, thanks for the replies. The question was rhetorical. More of an angry exclamation to the world at large. Love from the countries that have to endure American political news every single day. The campaigning starts very early. The campaigns start the day after the election. As an American, it's ducking exhausting. As a person on this planet, it's exhausting. If you don't like it, then you can get out. We literally can't now. Other countries, quite understandably, aren't letting us in. In the immortal words of Michael Bluth, well, I don't know what I expected. I live in the asshole of the world, Bosnia, Balkan. And it seems to me America just hit puberty. When compared to other, older countries, America is in its teenage years. Still on their first constitution. Second, there was an earlier, short-lived constitution called the Articles of Confederation. See, a typical adolescent trait to emphasize you are in fact older. I'm not 12, I'm 12, and very mature for my age. The fuck they doing over there? It's a bit mad in it. I don't know why, but I heard that in Ron Weasley's voice. This unlocked memories for me. Ron has definitely said that. Bloody hell. Are you mental? It's like watching Britney Spears go through that shaved head phase. Free Britney. From what I understand, she is literally an indentured servant to her own father via contract. She is under contract that she had to perform to the point that she would perform little venues to fulfill the contract. No wonder she went through shaved head phase. She had zero control of her life. Middle-aged me totally gets Britney's meltdown. Yeah, I feel kinda bad for judging her. I was a kid and didn't even begin to understand what she was going through. Blame the adults that you were probably mirroring. Then try to make sure you never model that behavior for children. For me, I feel like nothing can surprise me now. I'm just like, of course that's happening now. I feel sorry for the sane people over there. You're so busy flinging shit at each other you can't see the mess you've made. Being in the UK right now kind of feels like being a little boat that has broken down and everyone's too busy being mad at the captain to fix anything. But then you look to the left and there's a big cruise ship burning as it sinks with people fighting on every deck, and the captain's throwing gasoline on everything, and you feel a little bit better about the shitty boat you're in. Edit, don't buy me awards, donate to a local food bank. Edit 2: stop buying me duck on awards. I think Mexico is probably now in favor of that wall. I'm pretty sure Canada already built their wall. Well, we just got some really cool shit we don't want you to see. Don't forget the dirty criminal Americans stealing all your good insulin. On behalf of Australia Construct. I feel like I'm Stan from South Park, watching Randy and his mates duck shit up, unable to do anything except just say dude. In a really exasperated voice. I knew the US had jumped the shark when the South Park parody season of Trump's campaign actually had to end with Mr. Garrison being elected. South Park is officially less wild than what is actually going on there. I couldn't agree more. Apparently Trey and Matt don't want to make fun of Trump anymore. Doing satire on Trump is impossible. It's like he's trying to beat any attempt. America Amirite replaced talking about the weather. Everyone is dumbfounded by what's going on. On the other hand, it's sad that we know more about us politics than local politics. People protest for BLM in Berlin, and nobody talks about other things going on elsewhere. Turning notifications off because I honestly don't care. I knew there were lots of idiots, but the sheer quantity is mind-blowing. And how so many Americans just can't handle a view that's different to their own, or at least allow others to have a different view, is crazy. Honestly, it's borderline beyond comprehension. It constantly feels a little more like a poorly written soap opera than real life. I live here, and it's more than borderline beyond comprehension for me. It's terrifying and wild and so bizarre. Yeah, I honestly can't imagine living there this year. I had some half-baked plans to be in America for a few months for work this year, and I'm honestly relieved it fell through. Confusion. It's so bizarre, how is it possible? Followed by empathy. A ton of empathy. Just so you know, a lot of us really appreciate it. Honestly, I've been working from home since March. I haven't put gas in my car since then. The only times I go out is to go shopping for groceries. I haven't seen my friends and family since then. And this is all because politicians that are out of my control are helping the outspoken minority of the population spread this disease like wildfire. It's nice to know that people outside of America have empathy for people like me who just want this to be over. And this is just for COVID, not all of the other things happening here. Completely unrelated to the AskReddit question, but be wary of gas that has been sitting in the tank for multiple months. After 1 month, gasoline starts going bad, but your car would still run fine. You may just start running into problems with poor fuel mileage. However, after 6 months, you start to run the risk of the gas gumming up your fuel system, which is bad for the engine on the long run. Just rotate the gasoline every few months or dilute the old gas with some new gas. You should be fine. Plus, it's important to move it a little more often. Shaking the cobwebs off is not just a cute turn of phrase. I'm getting used to it. I take a quick look into the newspaper, read something like "US police kills suspect in custody," turn the page and get upset because the construction site on the Autobahn takes longer than planned. You summed up how I feel every morning while smoking and reading news. Someone got shot by police, mass shooting, etc. Under breath, oh no. A100 will be closed over the weekend, oh no. Wait, the A100 is closed? Oh HNO. Oh neat. It honestly just looks like a reality show. It's really how you'd expect a country like America to be. What's the biggest impression that's been made on you this year? This year, I think just the fact that there are people like anti-maskers and such. I honestly can't believe this is even a debate. Now let me clarify that I understand that the way the media portrays what's happening in the US is not how the majority of you guys are. I fully acknowledge most of you are reasonable, regular everyday people. From an outsider's perspective, the US just looks weird tbh. The fact that everything is completely polarized, it's either red or blue, anti this or pro this, CNN or Fox News, Trump or Biden, Black Lives Matter or you're racist, etc. I don't believe in any God, but if I did, I'd pray for you guys every day. You forgot about being pro-postal service or anti-postal service. I just googled this, and I can't believe it's not a joke, like holy shit, how is this even possible? It baffles me too. I had a family member send me a video debunking the US crisis because she saw me posting a lot of pro-post office things and wanted me to see the other side. What the hell? Does she not realize that she also uses the post office? I get my notices about my benefits through the mail, the IRS reminds me of tax season through the mail, I get my car registration through the mail. The US plays a fundamental role in everyone's life. The fact that people have been brainwashed to think that we should destroy it is insane. Don't forget it's established in Article I of the Constitution. The cognitive dissonance of these Constitution thumpers trying to demonize a service created in their holy doc is not surprising, just infuriating. Edit, got the wrong article number. Ducking hate when I don't check myself, sorry y'all. It is a silly place, let's not go there. I can't believe how Americans can politicize everything. Wearing masks, postal service, and before these newer topics, universal healthcare, free, or at least vastly cheaper, higher taxation, etc., are a reality in most developed countries, but in America it seems like you can just scream socialism and people are against everything. From my German point of view, the two-party system and electoral votes is seriously ducked up, and even the moderate Democrats are pretty right-wing. Also, the recent handling of protesters and even the media, combined with Trump seemingly preparing the notion that the election will be rigged and he might not accept it, really feels like a third world country going back to a fascist regime. Although I don't think that this will really happen, it's just scary that it feels like a possibility.